Hey friends, welcome back to this channel. Today's video is going to be a bit different. It's not going to be that much structured. I just came back from the hospital and I really wanted to make this video. So many things I have reflected on and I want to share these with you. Okay, so I wrote down these ideas that I want to share with you. The thoughts of this video, the direction of it is what truly matters at the end. You can interpret it the way you want. Point number one, not what truly matters, but who truly matters. Most of the patients and most of the people that I see at the end, they think of one or two people. They always have this one or two people in their lives that made their life meaningful. They were there next to them all the time. They were there for them during the good moments and the bad moments, and they're never leaving them. So think, who could be this person or few people around you? Think deeply and protect them. Protect them in your heart, in your thoughts, and protect the time around them. Point number two, time is the most expensive currency. If you're paying for something with your time, you're paying for it with the most expensive thing on earth that has ever existed. No money, no gold is more expensive than time. So pay extra attention to where you're putting your time. Spend this currency wisely because you can never get it back. Point number three, location and environment versus the job. Of course, getting a good job is important. But it's also as important as the job to know where the location is and how the environment is gonna be. Because 80% of your day-to-day life is gonna be in this place, if not more. Then even if you get a good job, you're getting well paid, you need to be happy and you need to be influenced in a positive way by the environment and by the location. If there are no many activities you can do, you don't like the weather, you don't like the city or the town where you're living and you're trying to, grow your career, this is not going to help you. You need everything to be in your direction. So when searching for a job, of course, if you have few options, always pick the place that aligns with your activities, with your environment. And this also applies if you're gonna be far from the people that matter to you or not. Point number four, tomorrow is never promised. Don't assume there's tomorrow. I don't want to sound dramatic, as hard as this might sound, but don't assume there's tomorrow. We know so many people around us by now that died suddenly at an early age, or they got diagnosed with a terminally ill disease. So tomorrow is never promised, and don't use that in a negative way. In fact, use it in a positive way whenever you want to make a decision, whenever you are facing to hard choices. Think of it in that way. If there's no tomorrow and I need to pick one choice, which choice will I be picking? And this is gonna be like a straightforward answer. Yeah. And under that, the same thought, don't fill your life with regrets, fill your life with nice memories. Point number five, I know many people are gonna hate on that, but God exists. I'm not here to impose anything, but I cannot deal with death on a daily basis and life and sick patients, people on the deathbed, without experiencing the presence of God. I'm not talking about any specific religion, nor spirituality, some random spirituality. God as an entity exists. I will leave you with that thought. I'm not gonna go into more details. I'm not trying to impose anything here. Just don't be that close in your mind to this idea. Keep your faith or your beliefs for now the way they are, but just have an open mind and look around you, look for signs. Maybe you're not gonna encounter any sign, but just keep an open mind. That's what I'm suggesting here. So, point number 6, if you're still here, because I know like the majority may have left after saying that God exists, there's a direct correlation between being selfless and happiness. We've noticed something in the hospital. The patients that were selfless, the more selfless they are. They care about the nurse, the doctor, the people around them, their family, more than they care about themselves. Counterintuitively, they were happier. They were doing much better. They had a better spirit. And this is something very common we've seen. The more selfless they are, the less selfish you are, the happier you become. I don't know why. Maybe because you're not searching for anything to make you happy. You're just making other people happy, and this might be easier. You know, sometimes to make other people happy is easier than making yourself happy. And I don't know, maybe this works in that way. I'm not a psychologist, but this is something that I have noticed in the patients. Point number 7, the more grateful you are, the happier you become. And this, there are scientific papers and research around that. People who practice gratefulness on a daily basis, they have restructured their brain in a different way. They actually create different circuits in the brain. So whenever they face the day or anything in their day, their brain works in a different way now. And they are happier. They do see the positive things, but not in a imaginary way or not in a non-realistic way. They actually see the good side of it. They actually are grateful for the things that are happening with them, and they seize the moment. They appreciate what they have, and at the end, this is what you want. You want to be happy. You don't want to your happiness to be dependent on something big, because what if you don't have this anymore? What if you lost your job? What if you're not with your partner anymore? Or I don't know, something happened. If you're basing your happiness and on big things, they're not here forever. So your happiness is very labile, fragile. Whereas if you're grateful for everything you have, not in a way that you're simply grateful and you're sitting doing nothing. No, you're still working. You're still, grateful for your job, for more opportunities. But if you appreciate the things that you have already, your brain is gonna think in a different way. You can train it. That's beautiful. Finally, point number 8. People regret not spending more time with their families. They don't regret not making an extra diploma. And this is common and dangerous, because regret after some time is not going to help you. The patients we see, they always regret not spending more time with their loved ones, with their family, partner, whatever. And why is that? Because we don't live to be alone or to be like machines, just making career achievements and getting more diplomas, research, whatever. This is good, but not the main point here. What lasts is the connections you make, the good memories you make with the people that you love. They care about you, you care about them. And at the end of the day, your family is not gonna remember that, you had one extra diploma, but they're gonna remember all the good time you spent with them. This doesn't mean that you have to be lazy, just sitting on the couch, spending time with your family. No, this is not it. But, you sometimes have a choice to tone it down, just go home and spend some quality time with your family and your loved ones. And this is one of the most common points that is shared by patients. This video now is coming to an end. I hope no one is offended by the video. I'm just sharing my thoughts and reflections. I hope you like it. You get something out of it. I will see you next time.